Hi there, I'm Andrew. Welcome to Urban Rider for another look at some of the world's finest riding gear. Today we're going to talk about the Merlin Elmhurst jacket, new for autumn/winter 2018, and this will be due in to us early October. This is a fantastic piece of kit from a British brand who've been doing wonders over the last few seasons, proving it's very possible to bring things out at a very competitive price point without sacrificing on style or functionality. This jacket is $279.99 inclusive of VAT at the time of release of this video, and this is, I think, remarkable when we go through all the features that are packed into it. Every feature it has is also executed to some of the highest levels you can get on the motorcycling market. So a lot to like about this jacket. It's available in the olive that we have here and also in a black and in a navy too. Sizing is pretty much spot on the size guide on our site. We've adjusted it slightly because Merlin does come up a little bit generously, about an inch or so. In this case, I am a 6'2", 40-inch chest, and I take the medium here. So according to our size guide, that would fit a 39 and 40. With a 40-inch chest, it's nice and snug and slim fitting on me, and I think that's perfect. And I think the size guide reflects that accurately. So any further questions, always email us if you're unsure. Otherwise, just head over to urbanrider.co.uk for more info there. So this jacket is waterproof, it's breathable, it's got a wonderful temperature regulating thermal inner liner, which is removable, a full complement of sea level 1 approved body armour. It features 8-ounce Halley Stevensons waxed cotton on the outside, loads of adjustability, great styling and wonderful fit. So there's so much going on, and that's not even going through everything. So this is an 8-ounce waxed cotton, Halley Stevensons being one of the most renowned Scottish makers of waxed cotton garments. So that's incredibly impressive to have that as a feature on this jacket. The styling's wonderful. There's a mixture of quilting. This is from their Heritage collection. So this is something with a more vintage look to it, but it really doesn't sacrifice on technical spec either. Sitting behind this waxed cotton 8-ounce outer, you have the Reissa seam sealed, waterproof and breathable membrane. This is a drop liner, so it fits floating in between the outer layer and the protective liner underneath the waterproof membrane, and this does a great job of keeping you waterproof. So this is waterproof to 10,000 mil and breathable to 15,000 grams. There's more info on the specific technicalities of waterproof in motorcycle clothing in our dedicated video guide, so you can check that out. This is a fantastic feature. This is Reissa's Active waterproof breathable membrane. It's their top one, and they've used it in this jacket to great effect. So although you may be out for hours and hours and hours in this jacket, after a while the wax may allow some water in. It will not get through to you. The waterproof membrane will keep that out. So it's wonderfully put together. So in terms of the features you can see from the outside, there's quite a few in terms of that adjustability and wonderful styling too. So the sleeves are pre-curved for an ergonomic fit. It's that shortcut jacket. This is really suitable for all year riding, owing to the fact that it has that removable thermal inner liner, and because it's an 8-ounce wax, that's a really nice balance between being sufficient enough to have the abrasion resistant protective qualities you need and also durability, but it is also perfectly fine to wear for long periods off the bike, and it certainly has that look to it too. So it has the overlay flap on this chest pocket here, and that is going to be a place you can store some of your documents in, and that's waterproof lined as well, although we never say you should treat a waterproof pocket in 100% literal term. You've also got this YKK zip and lovely antique finished brassware throughout with Merlin logos and branding engraved into it. It's really subtle and understated. Merlin have actually done a really good job of toning down the branding a little bit, and I think that works wonders for a jacket that looks as stylish as this, just keeping it neat and understated. You've got this lovely soft section on the inside of the collar, which means that you can get it done nice and tight so you don't have any airflow coming in that you don't want. You've got loads of adjustability too, so the cuffs have a number of different snappers that are spring-loaded with Merlin branding on that you can tailor in as required if you need to do it up tighter. You've also got on the inside of both of the arms, you have this Velcro strap system, so you can tailor it in nicely to get a really slim looking fit to the jacket. So this will cater for a lot of different body types. You've got this lovely pocket, which is again YKK zip just on the arm, which is a great place for storing things like toll passes, perhaps things you want to scan at a barrier, also easy access for when you're touring for the essential items. You've got another pocket over on the right hand side there, and that's similarly a good place to store quick and easy access things, but of course nothing bulky. And you've got the waist pockets too that are nice and seamlessly integrated into that front styling of the jacket. The quilting I love. There's not too much of it, but it gives it that heritage look, but this would also be suitable on far more modern motorcycles in my opinion. You've got those pre-curved sleeves. Let's go round to the sides, where you can see again you have Velcro straps where you can taper it in at the waist to get a nice and tailored fit. Another feature I really like is the drop back here that you can see. So if you've got a sporty number like a cafe racer or a sports bike or anything like that and you're leant forwards, then this avoids any exposed areas in the lower back section. It's also padded and quilted, which just makes it comfortable. Again, I think looks really nice. Going around to the back itself, you can see pretty clean lines and the Merlin embroidered logo just on the back of the collar there, nice and unnoticeable. and really integrates well into the overall look of the jacket. Also on the 3/4 section on the shoulder blades on either side of the jacket, you have this clever fold system that's been designed into the cut of the jacket, allowing you to stretch, get into position, and essentially the excess fabric pulls out but remains hidden. It's a really clever system without having to have like an accordion panel or something there that slightly ruins the overall looks of the jacket. Moving on inside the jacket, open the spring-loaded snaps, undo the lovely YKK zip. You see you've got an extra piece of that 8-ounce wax cotton just behind the zipper there, and that's going to stop too much airflow from getting through this unprotected outer zip, and that's always a good feature to have on these kind of jackets. A YKK zip on the inside there, that's a great place for the really valuable items as it sits below several layers of that Reissa waterproof membrane. You can see that you've got the Outlast inner liner here. Outlast is a very technical fabric. It was developed in conjunction with NASA, believe it or not, so it's some proper space age stuff, and it's all about thermal regulation. So if you're hot, the fabric is designed in a way to take the heat away from the body, and when it's cold, it will trap the heat. It's a sort of active system, and it works very, very well. So the idea being you don't need to worry too much about taking this out, even on the warmer days. That thermal regulation property to it will work really well. 125-gram liner extends all the way down the arms, making this really good on those colder days and very, very comfortable to wear too. It simply zips out with a continuous YKK zip around the perimeter, and if you wanted to, that's how you'd also access the Velcro fastened pockets for the level 1C approved armour that comes included in all sections from the back, elbows and shoulders too. So sometimes when we do these YouTube videos, I can already anticipate what the comments will be. Whether it's the price point or whether it's missing a fundamental feature, you can usually tell that it's something that's going to be mentioned in the comment section. I'd really love to know if you guys think there's anything missing from this jacket. I challenge you to say so. Do let us know. I think this is a really great jacket, and I think if you're looking for something for a vintage look that works really, really well to the modern technical standards that we expect now from our motorcycle gear, this is a wonderful option. The Merlin Elmhurst jacket, available October, and we will have more details on the rest of the Merlin range as well coming very shortly, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.